Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Jane and I'm going to be doing my project on Think, Pair, Share. So my research thesis is the Think, Pair, Share strategy enhances secondary students' reading comprehension by creating collaborative learning, promoting critical thinking, and increasing self-efficiency. It is developmentally appropriate and an effective approach to improving academic achievement and classroom engagement in diverse educational contexts. And my specific question that I have is, how can Think, Pair, Share help students with reading comprehension? So these are my five studies, and I'm going to deep dive into them each one. So my first one it's titled The Use of Think, Pair, Share in Teaching Reading Comprehension. And my author is Melita. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna butcher all these um, authors' names because I'm bad at it. But basically, this article talks about implementing Think, Pair, Share. Collaborative learning, enhancing critical thinking, and also improves reading comprehension in the secondary classroom. I'm specifically talking about secondary classrooms because I'm a secondary ed major, duh. So I felt like that was appropriate. Um, the findings highlight the effectiveness of TPS, Pair Share, in creating an interactive learning environment. TPS promotes active engagement with peer interaction, very important for reading comprehension. So why? This is so important in the secondary classroom because it's improving reading comprehension and enhances critical thinking. So these critical thinking skills that these students desperately need, and reading comprehension, which they also desperately need. It promotes social communication skills while showing the students diverse viewpoints. So my second article um, is titled Enhancing Students' Reading Comprehension Ability Through Comparison Study Between Cooperative Learning, Numbered Heads Together, NHT, and Think, Pair, Share Strategies. So this study focused a lot on the impact of TPS on specifically 10th grade students, which is a pivotal year for high school. So important. It's that kind of middle year. It shows that TPS can enhance comprehension and is critical academic period where students are expected to analyze and synthesize more complex and a little bit more, it's a little bit harder understanding texts. So why? Demonstrating positive outcomes in this specific grade level. Study validates TPS as an effective approach for a higher secondary education, and it ensures that developmentally that it's appropriate for 10th grade students. So another study by Smecto, investigating the influence of TPS towards reading achievement. So this article basically directly correlated the TPS improved reading comprehension, reading achievement, and those students who did the T or was under the TPS, they participated in better comprehension scores compared to those who did not. Um, so basically, this article, so why? Article highlights the effectiveness of Think, Pair, Share, improving reading achievement by showing evidence that students who are engaged in TPS scored a little bit higher in reading comprehension compared to those who didn't score as high. These findings emphasize the value of incorporating TPS into classroom instruction and having it more common. And my next article, the influence of Think, Pair, Share strat technique to teach reading comprehension to 10th grade students. This is again another article for 10th graders, by Rosa Sorry. I'm not sure. I'm butchering that too. So this study talked about 10th graders reading comprehension and experimental design with pre and post tests. So it's kind of similar to the last article that talked about like the students who participated versus who didn't. But this is specifically like pre and post, like they're giving it to them. So this experimental group, like control group, taught traditionally, and then addressing the low engagement reading difficulties. And then it highlighted the importance of active learning, critical thinking, collaboration, those kinds of things across all all subjects, not just ELA. So why? This study is effective to show improvement of reading, comprehension, and engagement, addresses the challenges with the traditional teaching. Its success highlights the value of active thinking and those kinds of things, active student-centered learning, making the students learn kind of as groups, talking amongst themselves, and the potential to have critical thinking and performance across all subjects, not just ELA. And my last article, the effectiveness of Think, Pair, Share learning model with a problem-based learning approach based on students' self-efficiency. So this study investigated the benefit of combining TPS with problem-based learning, so PBL, showing that TPS supports comprehension and builds students' confidence and self-efficiency. So why is this effective? Self-efficiency is closely tied to motivation and persistence, which is crucial for lifelong learning. The study shows that TPS does not just improve academic outcome, but also fosters a mindset. So why are these studies important? These studies show collectively that TPS is effective across all different contents, not just ELA, but specifically ELA. These also cover a broad range of students from middle to high school in diverse classroom settings. But I had two articles I know that talked specifically about 10th grade students, but the other articles were just kind of broad about secondary. And then each study provides concrete data, which is nice because when I read it, I'm like, okay, this is what happens, boom, and then you go, boom, boom, results. So through the improved test scores and class participation, clear evidence-based justification, whatever, those kinds of things. And then these studies show the benefits of TPS for secondary education and also aligns with the cognitive and social needs for this specific age group. And that's my citations. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much.